I'm Eric Michael. Has someone you've known ever tried to be Mr. Funny Guy and put the bunny ears into one of your photos? Thank you. Well, if you have, you've got something in common with our next feature. It's a story about a small-time corporation making it big, defacing your memories. It's called photo mugging, and it's for real. So Steve, why don't you give me a little background on the history of photo mugging?
Cool. My great-great-grandfather was the first photo mugger. He came over here, came off the boat in Ellis Island, and wanted to have his photograph taken, and some dude in the background decided to just totally ruin it. Since then, he just swore that he would ruin every photograph taken here. It worked pretty hard. Of course, there was like 2 cameras back then, and now there's like millions, but we've stepped up our game.
Okay. Now, can you explain to me, I'm a little confused, explain why photo mugging is such a profitable business for you.
Well, we make our money 2 ways. First, we go around and we ruin the photographs and then have people pay us to remove me from the photographs. We also sell the original to collectors since they're famous photographs that most people don't have.
So like some of the most famous photographs in history are actually not the originals because they were photo mugged.
Oh yeah.
Can you give me an example?
My dad, he used to love the Beatles. He'd follow them around everywhere. He actually ruined the original Abbey Road photograph.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So Pierre, why don't you tell me what you do here at Photo Muggers?
I'm a classically trained photographer, and I take pictures of my brother Steve, and I also at lots of famous events, and I also take pictures when he does his photo muggings. Photo mugging is a thing that Steve gets off on, where he interrupts people's pictures just to ruin them for the sake of ruining them. I'm a classically trained photographer. That's no like Kirkwood Photography School. This is big time, okay? So my talents are being wasted here.
Is there a specific photo you can recall maybe?
I had the perfect shot of Condoleezza Rice. Perfect angle, lighting, everything. She looked stunning, and Steve ruined it. It wrecked me.
So, this is a family business run by you and your brother now. I'm curious as to what's your role.
Well, I'm the mugger, and not like the violent mugger. I mug for photographs.
Oh, okay.
And so what I do is I look for a camera, see who they're shooting, and then I get behind them and do anything I can to ruin it. I trained for about 10 years with my father and different contortions of the face, different costume changes, stuff like that. So I do that. What my brother does is basically takes the photos and steals the glory. He's the face of the business since I can't be seen.
Right, because you're the one who's always removed from the pictures.
Yeah, and if they knew who to look for, they wouldn't take pictures around me, and then the business would be ruined.
A cruel twist of irony.
What? Dude, Pierre, Bears doing a new Super Bowl shuffle. They got you 2 in the lead. I got firm tickets for both of us. I am gonna pants Bono right in front of everyone. Let's go!
It's great! It's great.
I did some further research, and it turns out that photo mugging actually predates photography, as displayed here in famous paintings and ancient hieroglyphics. So, how do people react when you ruin their photos? I mean, why don't they just take another picture?
Because I'm smarter than they are. If they try to move, I'll follow them. If they try to pretend they're not taking a picture and snap it at the last second, I'm faster than them.
You're dedicated to your art.
I love my job. But I can't say anyone's ever been like happy about it. I've had people threaten me with violence. I've had people try to bribe me. They've yelled at me. They've thrown things at me. They've called the cops on me. Can't say anyone's ever hugged me for it though.
Has anyone ever hugged you?
Well, yeah, I'm proud of my sons for carrying on this tradition. At least I'm proud of one of them. I won't tell you which. I won't tell them either. It fuels aggression and competition. And that's what this business has got to thrive on. I mean, heck, these boys have it easy. Back in my day, we didn't have your little fancy computers and your digital Photoshop. No. I mean, we were back in the days when cameras operated with flash bulbs. If you wanted to knock yourself out of a picture, use rocks and glass and brawn until you fell right off the page. Yeah.
So, Joseph, I understand you've had a little bit of history with the photo muggers.
Yes. Yes, I have. It was 2006, men's basketball NCAA tournament, Final Four. These tickets don't come by every year, you know.
Right.
Anyways, it was interesting how we got these tickets. They were free. We were at a parish fish fry on a Friday night before the NCAA men's basketball tournament. And it was actually a contest for how many people could eat the most walleye. And me and my buddy John, we ate together 42 pounds of walleye, and
Wow.
we acquired we got these tickets out of that. And actually, the funny thing about that was we didn't know there was tickets. We just ate 42 pounds together. So, anyways, we go to this tournament, and our seats are, I think there's like 72 rows in the upper deck, and we were in row 72.
Cool.
So John and I decide, well, you know, hey, we want to go down and get a picture in front of the court when everybody's warming up. So we sneak down past like 32 security guards, and we get there, and I'm all set to take this picture. You know, I'm standing in front of the court.
Your
and-
dream to be there and take this picture.
Yes, my dream, and John's dream too. But anyways, John takes this picture of me, and it says 1, 2, 3, and they said 4. I don't know why, but 4 cheese. And took the picture of me. But right when he said cheese, there was this guy standing right next to me, and when he heard cheese, he went like this, and he got in my picture. And I can't emulate it for you to an exact degree, but that's what he did. And so anyways, I'm like, hey dude, come on, get out of the picture, please. Why'd you do that?
What do you say?
He said, okay. And I don't know, he must have understood. But anyways, we take the picture again, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, cheese. And this guy gets in the picture again. I'm like, hey, come on. And this guy, he's making these really awkward, obscene poses. I don't think I can explain them.
And how many times did he do this?
We took like 15 or 16 pictures.
Everyone? He jumped in?
Every single one.
Wow. And he just said, okay.
He just said, okay. Kind of like that.
I understand he gave you something too?
He did. He gave me a calling card. It was actually an entire sheet, not just a little calling card. I don't know why. But it had phone, email, page, fax, anything you could want. And this guy says, call me when these pictures come out. And I said, okay.
Joseph, I want to thank you for taking some time and talking to me.
No, I want to thank you.
Okay. I'm going to leave now. Before I go, there's a little surprise I've got for you.
Surprise.
Yeah. Joseph, meet Steve.
Steve, who's... That's the guy! That's the guy from the picture.
Yeah, it is. Come on in, Steve.
I don't believe this.
I brought Steve here because I think this issue could use a little bit of closure, face to face. So, Steve,
Listen, dude, like, this guy hung out with me for a couple days and was talking to me and stuff, and he said you were, like, angry because I ruined your photo.
Very angry, actually.
I want to let you know that you never sent me those photos, and, like, I got a business. It's, like, it's what I do, and by you not sending that, it's, like, so unprofessional on your part.
And I had a dream. And that was my business. And now I'm trying to restore that dream, thank you. And after many days, upon days of therapy, I still haven't realized that dream. I'm getting closer to it.
Well, like, think of it this way. Same day, there was a third world country that was bringing in a new president. There was a hot air balloon show. And there was, like, 6 nursery schools having, like, a carnival together. It was like a 1 million child carnival. But I chose you. And that's gotta mean something.
Okay, guys, enough, okay? Let's end this whole controversy where it began, with a picture. All right? One for solidarity's sake, huh? What do you guys say? All right? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Cheese!